Alright, what's going on, guys? James here to bring you another video. In this one, I'll be giving my thoughts on, will Maggie be the next villain of The Walking Dead Season 9? Okay, so if you've all caught up on The Walking Dead, you will see how The Walking Dead Season 9 have ended. So, I think Maggie will be the villain of Season 9, or at least one of the villains. And we'll see that season 9 might have a story involving a civil war between Rick's group and Maggie's group at the hilltop. Now, I don't know how that will play out exactly, but I think that's what they're heading towards. Now, Gibble said he was worried about how the season finale may turn out, and now we all know why, because of how everything ended. We all know Maggie was not going to like the decision Rick made, and in the comics, she didn't like how he kept Negan alive, but she accepted it. She just didn't talk to him for a while. Now, she didn't do anything, really, but she just didn't talk to him. That's all she did. Now, in the TV show, it sounds like they're going to do something different, because Daryl is in the TV show and he wants Negan dead as well. So I think that Daryl and Maggie might get some people that want Negan dead on their side, and they might try to kill Negan while he's in that cell. And that will cause a Civil War type scenario to play out in Season 9. And then that might cause us to wait for the Whisper War. We might have to wait for it. I mean, if that's what happens, we might. At the same time, they could have both storylines in it. They might be doing this because Carl's death happened. Now, this might be filler for Carl's death. Now, I am interested to see if they do a Civil War type storyline, because I've always wanted to see that kind of play out for this show. Like, whose side would be on whose side. Now that Daryl's on Maggie's side after Rick called Daryl his brother way back in season 4, it might tear Rick apart fighting Daryl. So I think that Maggie might possibly be the next villain, because Maggie is not going to sit aside, and I hope she comes back for season 9. I hope AMC pays her, because we all know that they're having contract negotiations and she's not budging on her price, and they're not budging on their price. So I hope she comes back for season 9. I really would like to see that Civil War story if that does pan out. So I hope that Maggie does go into a Civil War type thing in season 9. So that's pretty much all I have to say. That Maggie might be the next villain. There's a 50% chance she might not be again. They might pull a 180 on us, like I've said in my other video. There was a lot of 180s on that season 8 finale, so they might pull a 180 on us, and she might not do anything at all like she did in the comics. So, and she might accept Negan for after she finds out, like she did in the comics, and let him live. But I doubt that for the TV show version after what happened to Glenn and what she said in the finale, that he killed Glenn. So I think Maggie might be one of the villains in season 9, because I like her performance a lot, and I just think that really she might be a villain, and I'm sticking to my gut with that. And when I normally stick to my gut, I usually end up being right. So that's what my thoughts are on this video. Is Maggie will be the villain in season 9, and there might be a civil war between Rick's group and Maggie's group after all what happened between Rick and Negan's group. With me saying that, this is how I'm going to end the video. Maggie might be the new villain. And with me saying that, please like and subscribe. And then this is James saying peace.